What is Kabbalah?
It's a belief system that gives you tools to deal with life, and there are a lot of principles in Kabbalah that resemble concepts in Christianity or in Buddhism.
That you are responsible for your
life? I'll give you two fundamental principles. One is the issue of responsibility.
Right.
Yes, that we're responsible for everything that happens to us.
Right.
Okay, and that we have to take responsibility for everything that happens to us.
Right.
For instance, good things happen to us. We win an award. We win a basketball game. We get a promotion.
Right.
We meet the love of our lives, and we take ownership of that. We go, I did that. I attracted that.
Yes.
That's because of me.
Yes.
But then bad things happen to us.
Right. And you say
an illness. We get fired. This happened. And that's we're divorced from that. Right. We're disconnected from that. We don't take responsibility. That's just something that happened to us. And obviously that's an absurd idea. Yeah. So first of all, we take responsibility for everything, and we understand that as we can draw positive, we can draw negative.
And that there's nothing happening out of order with you.
But the other principle is that there is an all-giving, all-loving force. You could call it God.
I believe that too.
The light force of God, the energy, whatever. Kabbalists call it the light, but essentially it is God.
Yeah.
Okay. So the idea is that this force, this God, is all-loving and all-giving, and when we disconnect from this force, that's when we have chaos. That's when we invite pain and suffering into our lives.
Okay.
And that leads me to the children's books, because now you're probably wondering, well, how can I disconnect? What's the way I could disconnect from God or the light force of God or whatever? Well, one of them is jealousy and envy, coveting what somebody else has.
Yeah.
Not being grateful for the things you have and looking at what they have and not being satisfied and wanting what they have.
And that's what leads us. This is a beautiful segue.
And that is what the English Roses is about.
I would say you're calmer. Mm-hmm. You're definitely more calm than you were the last time.
Yeah.
Your energy is a lot. It's a softer vibration coming from you than before.
Good.
So it's a good thing.
It's a very good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, how does it affect your creativity? Is it the fact that this calmness and that you don't?
I've actually never felt more creative. Mm-hmm. And I think that another thing that I've learned over the past 7 years is that I'm not the owner of my talent, I'm the manager of my talent. Mm-hmm. And if I learn how to manage my talent correctly, and I accept that I'm just channeling things that come from God, that are blessings from God, they will keep flowing through me.
It's like you got born again, but not in a religious sense.
Please, not in a religious sense.
Yeah. You opened up to something deeper than the material world.
The miracle of life.
Let me ask you, how is marriage? How is it?
Incredible.
It's incredible.
Thank God. Yeah. Incredible.
Did you think it would be incredible?
I had a fairy storybook, fairy tale idea of what marriage would be like, and it turned out to not be that at all. It turned out to be better, harder and better. I think that I'm learning for the first time in my life to love someone unconditionally. Mm. And that's a hard thing to do, but the best.
Yeah, so it's not about you. It's about him. It's about you. It's a spiritual partnership, which
totally.
It's about partnership.
It's about facing in the same direction.
Yeah. My friend Gary Zukov says that spiritual partnership is a partnership between equals.
Yes.
For the purpose of spiritual growth.
Yes.
And if you know that, then all of the stuff that comes up in the relationship, you're not,
yeah.
Because you know it's all about growing you and growing him to the next place. So it's better than you thought.
Yeah. Great.